All right, we're going to get ready. We're going to start. Good evening. I apologize, this looks a little weird. I'm holding the mic, but it's really for the camera, so you can't really hear that. You'd probably hear me more so. My name is Lisa Sylvester. I'm the co-PTA president this year, along with Peter Bernstein. Yay. If you have not joined the PTA yet, please do. We're not looking for time unless you really want to give it in an hour increment or a half hour or 10 hours, whatever you want to give, but we're really looking for you to join and donate money. Every single dollar that you give goes back to the teachers, the staff, the guidance department, teacher grants. If you guys have students that have not been on any field trips, please encourage your student's teacher to apply for a grant. We have lots of money to dole out for field trips and things like that. Hi. We have, coming up this year, one of our biggest fundraisers is our Paint the Town Red event. Should be in March. That's a fabulous evening of more fundraising for the school. And again, everything that we do goes hand in hand with what Ralph needs for the school and what all the students and teachers need for the school. And then up really for you guys as the 12th grade parents is the graduation party. That's a student-only event the night of graduation. It's run, we have 12th grade graduation party chairs. Valerie Rimmer is one of them. And she has two other chairs. Are they here? Ingrid? Oh, over there. Ingrid's one of our graduation party chairs. And for that, we really look for donations. We have fabulous raffle prizes. So come maybe early spring, we're going to start hitting you guys up with emails asking everybody to donate towards the raffle prizes for that night. 11th grade parents are the ones that actually work the party. You guys are not allowed to be there. But you can donate all you want towards raffle prizes. I think Peter was there last year and we gave out luggage, we gave out microwaves, we gave out mini fridges, we gave out MacBooks, Apple Watches, speakers, you name it. So the more the merrier on that. Anything else? Ralph is here, so without much ado, it's Principal Ralph Mayo.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. I know it's difficult on a Monday evening, especially on a Monday evening that's rainy and it's starting to get dark early and, you know, all that good stuff. But you guys are here for we'll do this again in the spring, but we will have another 12th grade parent meeting in the spring. But it's a big year. It's going to be a fabulous year for your children. They're going to get to experience lots of things that they've been waiting to experience for a long time, for 4 years. They're going to get to park and drive to high school. Look at that. They're going to, no, but seriously, they're going to be able to enjoy all the activities that are in place for them at Greenwich High School for seniors and for actually all our students, but also the internship is coming up at the end of the school year, and that's something that a lot of our seniors really enjoy. And then we at graduation, we'll be kicking you guys out of here so we can bring in another class. So, but I have to tell you, it's, the last 4 years with you, your children, and our children now have been a pleasure. It's been great having them. When I brought them in for their senior class meeting at the beginning of the school year, we talked about leadership, and they have been demonstrating that leadership in all aspects, in the classroom, on the athletic field, in the arts. We're in our first concert series, so we've already had our band and orchestra concert, but we're about to have our first choral concert on Wednesday night, so if any of you all want to come back for that, it should be quite an evening. And so they've been demonstrating that leadership in all aspects of school life. They've actually changed their tune and actually enjoying the new furniture in the student center, which I thought was going to be a challenge, but it's not. It's actually, they like it, so, and they're really using it, and it's nice to see. So that's where I am. I'm going to invite our two student government leaders, the president of our student government, Caleb, and our president of our senior class, Ishi. They're going to come up and talk a little bit about what they're expecting for senior year. And then we have other guests tonight. We have Mr. Pereira, who's going to talk. He's the Dean of Student Life, and Michelle Ionel and Karen Foster will be our last speaker. So, who's doing it? So, stay in here so they can get you on camera. Okay? You're being filmed. Don't be nervous.
Good evening, senior parents. I'm Caleb Kalin, the student body president here at Greenwich High School. Tonight, I want to share with you the exciting things for you and your children to look forward to this year. There are many things this year has to hold for us seniors, and though at times stressful, I'm sure that this will be a great year for us. Firstly, as you know, college has been something that is weighing heavy on our minds currently. As we anxiously apply to and wait to hear back from colleges, push to meet deadlines, and ensure that our grades look as great as they can, these are stressful times for a senior and their parents. But I assure you that all this stress is temporary, and for there will come a day where we will receive our decisions and the next chapter of our lives will start to take shape. The one thing I do know is that we will all end up in the right place exactly where we are supposed to be. There are many other events to look forward as a senior parent too, such as prom and graduation. I know that we seniors definitely look forward to the senior prank, our senior internship, as Mr. Mayo said earlier, and finally being able to get out of the house. Just kidding, we will all miss our parents very much. But overall, I want to let you all know that we are working hard. We want to succeed and lead productive lives. So we ask that you recognize the efforts that we are putting into our futures, and if you feel that there is a lack of effort, then nudge us in the right direction, as you have been doing for the entirety of our lives. The best is yet to come, and I look forward to seeing you again soon as we celebrate these milestones. Thank you all, and have a good evening.
See, you got applause and everything. So, folks, before I take off to the 9th grade, and you're not going to see me again probably, a couple things that I wanted to talk about, especially with construction. We've been talking about construction since, well, every year of my life, I think. But our front entryway is on time. They're moving forward. It should be ready for June. So that's what's going on there. They poured the foundations. They're bringing in the steel. It's going really well. Our pool deck, which I talked about with you guys back in open house, it's done, completed. Kids are using it and winning as usual. So our girls swim team, our boys water polo team, having great seasons in that pool, and then our back fields that we're remediating. So that's the bad news. Our field number 2, which is our baseball field, is probably not going to be ready for baseball in the springtime. So we're now making other arrangements for our baseball team. Softball still has a chance. If they lay the sod down in that field before Thanksgiving, we're going to play softball there this year. Hopefully that'll be ready, so we only have to find space for the varsity, JV, and freshman baseball teams. One other project that's going on, and it's amazing. We're finally going to have air conditioning and circulated air in the glass corridor, which we opened in 1970, the fall of 1970, and hasn't had recirculated air or air conditioning in that part of the building since we opened. So it will have that. That project's going along really quickly. If you're here on Saturday, I don't know why we would be, but if you were here on Saturday, a crane was here to put the HVAC unit on the roof of the administration building, the main office, and they're starting to hook it up now. So it's almost ready to go. So as we continue to make upgrades to this building, it's amazing that the town of Greenwich supports Greenwich High School, and we're continuing to move forward. It's unfortunate that we continue to find dirt in the field too. That's not acceptable, and and we have to keep moving it out. So that's going to delay that. But other than that, the news is good in terms of facilities. All right, my pleasure to introduce Ishi, you ready to go? Ishi Hazlitt, our senior class president. Go ahead.
Hi. I basically had the same stuff written down as Caleb, but I also just wanted to add with senior fundraising, we've had events like Pizza Post fundraiser, and we also have a cookie dough one coming up for the holidays in which you'll also receive links. And maybe you can also help us out with that. As you know, prom tickets are quite steep, and I just wanted to say on behalf of all your students that I think I can say thank you for your patience and everything that you've done to help us, and as we are trying our best, and this is our first time as well, so thank you.
Thank you, Ishi. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Mr. Mayo. I did not get an introduction. That's okay. He goes, "Do you want an introduction?" I'm like, "Nah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm Dean of Student Life, so I'm sure I'm crushed many people's hearts with parking, but here we are." First of all, I want to everybody give yourselves a gigantic hand and a round of applause. You made it. So, congratulations on getting a senior, making it this far. We're not done yet. Okay, we still got to get to June, right? But the end is in sight. Decisions are coming out for colleges. I'm sure kids are just. See, when I did college, it was like, you have to wait for like the mail. And now it's like, just click on this email. So I don't know what is actually more anxiety ridden. Clicking on the encrypted email for the PDF, or like seeing a small packet versus a large packet, So many things will come for that. But just congratulations. I don't have much to echo off of what Mr. Mayo and our two seniors had to say. But just, again, we want to end the year right. I know they all enjoy to have a little bit of fun and things like that. But please just make sure, as the prom season and graduation seasons come up, that we're just mindful of good decisions. We want to please make sure that we end the year correctly here at Greenwich High School to close the last chapter of their compulsory education and move on to college and career for that. So when you're having those conversations with your kids, when you're having those dinner time conversations, Saturdays, Sunday mornings, for us, it depends on, what day of the week it is. Usually Tuesday we do our dinners. We like to sit down, myself, my wife, and my 17-month-old, who apparently likes to bite everybody at daycare. No one told me about that. Didn't get a pamphlet on that one. But it's just nice to sit down and just, have that conversation with your kids. And if you hear anything that is alarming or it never hurts to reach out, as you know, to the house team. They're a great asset. The more information that we have, the better it's going to be for us to help support you in whichever way we do. We are all a family here together. We're all Cardinals together. So I'm very excited about that. And this actually is my senior year. This is my 4th year here. Yeah, so unfortunately I'm not graduating. I'll be still here. But congratulations on making it. And then I'm going to now introduce Maria from the GSA. So, microphone, and you're going to want to, there you go. Thank you.
Like Maureen, so
Maureen?
it's okay.
You told me Maria.
It's all right. It sounds like Maria sometimes. Hi, I'm Maureen Bonanno. I'm with Greenwich Scholarship Association. I see some familiar faces in here, so it's nice to be back. I just want to let you know about Greenwich Scholarship Association. We're a nonprofit that's been working with the Greenwich High School since the 70s. So we've been around for a really long time. We work really closely with the guidance counselors in the high school. And in fact, one of the guidance counselors sits on our board, Jen Lynch. So last year we gave out $750,000 in need-based scholarships. So let's see, about 83 Greenwich High School seniors received the scholarships. That was about $550,000, and then the other $200,000 was an additional 40 kids that get recurring scholarships for their 4 years at college. So we give out a lot of money. Last year was probably the most we gave out. So the need-based scholarship, just to let you know, the EFC, you guys might not be there yet, but the FAFSA is delayed this year, so you're eventually going to get your EFC number, your expected family contribution. Our limit is $25,000, so anybody below $25,000 qualifies for a scholarship. So I would encourage your student to go online on our website and fill out the application. We're opening up the application in November, like around Thanksgiving, even though I know FAFSA is not going to be available yet, but just to get the kids started and if they have any questions. And I think Thanksgiving weekend is always a good time to kind of check some things off. And then you can always upload your financial aid information after, whenever you get it, but just to get them started. They are reminded of this. It's in the Daily Bulletin, is that what we call it? The College and Career Daily Bulletin. We're in there every single week. We've been in there since the beginning of school, so the kids hopefully have seen it. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to the parents and let you know that we're here. There's flyers up here if you guys want to take them. I'm around afterwards if you have any questions. So I guess the important thing is the application opens in November and closes in March, early March. And then the process is we just give, the kids come in for interviews, which is, they take place in the media center here with our board. And let's see, after that, we give out the, we go through this very intense matching process because there's over 120 different scholarships. And then we give the scholarships out in June, right around graduation. And the money normally, 95% of the time, goes directly to all the colleges. So you can get a student can get anywhere from $500 to last year we gave out $27,500 to about 4 or 5 kids. So it's pretty significant. So if you know anybody that's not aware of this, or if you want, I really encourage you to just apply, because even if you apply and the kid goes through the process, they're going to get some money. So, all right, that's it. Thank you.
Thanks, Maureen. Maureen has been the president of this PTA 3 years ago, 4 years ago now? And she's also on the building committee for our front entryway. Maureen does not stop working for the students at Greenwich High School. So thank you, Maureen. It's an amazing organization. Please, there's some forms over there where you can take and sign up and donate some money. We used to have another organization called the Greenwich Student Loan Fund. That organization's going out of existence, but it's donating its money to the GSA and the Greenwich Alliance. So those two organizations spend all their money on this high school and, well, GSA on this high school and the Greenwich Alliance on all of our schools. So please donate. Our next up is Ms. Michelle Lionel, our Director of Guidance.
This is so weird speaking with a microphone when it's not amplifying, I just have to say. So again, I am Michelle Lionel. I'm the program coordinator for school counseling, Mr. Mayo. Mr. Mayo, okay. And I'm really glad to see you guys. I have, and I'm sharing this with you because I was sitting in your seats not that long ago. I have a 19 and 21-year-old boys. Where are my boy moms? Yes, welcome. It's a great club. Also challenging, but great club. And I remember their senior years as being very exciting and also really sad, right? Because you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited to see where they're gonna go, but I don't know that I want them to leave me yet. They don't leave, just know that. They don't leave, they're still here. And it's so exciting for them, but you as parents, we care about you as parents too. So the school counselors here right now are, I think you all know, are really jamming with college applications and support for a really big deadline that's come up for a lot of our students, which is November 1st. The next big deadline is November 15th. And there's usually one on, it feels like every year it gets earlier and earlier. And Mr. Pereira wasn't kidding. Remember when we were running out to the mailbox? Now everything comes through. If you're a first time seeing your parent dealing with this, it almost always comes through to a student in their student portal for that school. Now, I've done this for 30 years, and I told you I have 2 boys. I couldn't get them to communicate with me, and it's not like they tell you anything, okay? So I'm like, did you look? Yeah, I'll look later. Mom, yeah, what, like, can I have gas money? You know, whatever. You have to ask them, have you checked your portal? Have you checked your portal? Have you checked your portal? because there is information in there that may be important to this process. And you as parents are kind of like kept out of it. They want you to pay, but they don't share anything else. You're laughing, but this is, you all know it's true if you have seniors. You don't even get to see their grades. I'm not sure if you know that. So that was always a bone of contention. You either tell me and show me, or we're going to have an issue. So there are a lot of fun things this year too, and I want you to enjoy this year because it's exciting and it's true. You've gotten this far. You've done wonderful things for your children. And graduation, when we get there, so again, that's for you. It's not for them. It's for you. And it's an exciting time, so enjoy it. Try not to get them out of the house quite yet because they still need you. They will test your patience. We're here to help you. So please reach out to us if you need us for anything. College deadlines can be now, it can be a little bit later. If you have a child who hasn't done anything yet, because I know there are some that haven't, that's okay. It's okay. We will help you. Just please reach out to your child's counselor and they're more than happy to help you. We're a part of a team and we want to work with you. Sometimes they won't listen to you and they'll listen to us, or vice versa. It kind of depends on where they're at, okay? So right now, it's really just helping them focus on what they want to do after high school and supporting you and your child get to where they want to go. And then we'll finish this semester, and next following semester will be over. And you'll be standing here, we'll be in the Student Center, and Ms. Foster and I will be talking about graduation and following the timeline and senior options and the internship and all that fun stuff, okay? But in the interim, if you have questions for me, you're always welcome to reach out to me. I'm happy to support you. And I will be around after if you have any questions, okay? All right, Ms. Foster.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Karen Foster. I'm the Director of Student Activities here at the high school. I'm also a mom of 4 in college right now, so when I tell you, I know how you're feeling right now, I know. And they don't tell you, and even when they do the applications, keep telling them to check their portal because things will come in like, oh, send me this, and they won't look ever. Okay, so my part is to tell you all about the fun things that happens senior year. Besides college, fun applications, but my stuff is better. Okay, so I've sent out a couple times, and I just sent it out this afternoon. Important dates and information for seniors. Please know the document that I sent out is only stuff from student activities. Okay, so it doesn't have anything to do with guidance deadlines or class deadlines or athletic deadlines or anything like that. My deadlines are things like right now we have yearbook deadlines. Senior portraits need to be selected by November 6th. Okay, if you and or your child does not select them, the photographer will select them for you, okay? Hopefully everyone has had their picture taken. If you have not, you have until November 5th to now go up to the studio. They have extended it and said if someone comes up, we will still take their picture. They have to select their picture right then and there when they are in the studio. So that's the first deadline. The second deadline for November 6th is if you would like the early bird pricing to purchase the yearbook. That is also November 6th, as well as the early bird pricing if you would like to purchase a senior ad. Both of those are optional. Senior portrait, it is required if your child took their picture. But the purchase of the yearbook and or the purchase of the ad, totally optional, up to you. If you do need financial assistance or you would like a financial assistance for the yearbook, all you have to do is reach out to me and we can handle that. That is for seniors only. And while we're on the topic of that, so the PTA, a portion of the PTA, they have what's called an outreach program where we do offer financial assistance, and it's very helpful for seniors. It will be for the purchase of their yearbook, for the graduation fee, for senior prom. So if you, again, all this information will come out in emails as well, but just know that there is financial assistance for those things, so feel free to reach out to myself and we will do all that. So after the yearbook, what upcoming things we have. So in the very first week of January, I'll be sending out an email about graduation. It'll give you as much information as I have at that time about graduation. We do not know the graduation date until later. It's typically April, but last year they did it in March. Can we do that again? The graduation date? Right. Hopefully, it was a huge difference. So hopefully, again, they'll make that decision in March. Otherwise, you will find out after the first board meeting in April. So the first email goes out about graduation, the graduation fee, and kind of the basics of it. Okay, and then more information will come out once we know the date and information about tickets. And you don't need tickets if it's outside. You do need tickets if it's inside. If we have rain and we end up we do split the group into two. It's A through typically K. I haven't done the numbers yet, but we do split it alphabetically, and we have graduation that way if we need to. Inside in the Performing Arts Center, we've never had to, fingers crossed. We've had some rainy rehearsals and some beautiful graduation days the next day, and we're good with that. So other things that are happening, senior panoramic pictures will be either in March or April. I had to reschedule them, and I'm still working on that date. So that's the big class picture that we do. And information about proms will go out in April. And I'm trying to think of what else. That's about it. I do send lots of emails and lots of reminder emails. So sorry for those of you that I fled your mailbox, your email box. But really, that paper that I sent out, it has all the links on if you want to purchase your yearbook, if you want to do the ad, how to do the graduation fee. It has all that stuff. So please, that document should hopefully help you guys try to stay organized throughout the year. Questions?
Graduation date's not set. Is prom date set?
It is. It is June 7th, I believe. I think. Let me see. I can tell you. June 8th. Whatever that Saturday is. Yeah. Both proms are set. Proms are set for next year. Yep, June 8th at the Greenwich Hyatt, 6:30 to 10:30. Yes. Margaret Callahan. I believe it's in the email. I also know that Mr. Silkman has been sending out separate emails about the yearbook and the yearbook ad, and I'm sure that the contact information is in there. So it's Dan Silkman. So if you search that name in your email, he definitely has been sending out emails. I think he sent one last week. Yeah.
So contact him regarding the ad.
Yeah, yeah.
And then graduation, do they, you mentioned indoor and outdoor. Do they just do outdoor and then have it back at Rainy? Or
It is the same day. So it is outside. It will be outside because it will be a beautiful day outside on the field. If we need to, it'll be the same day. We have two ceremonies, one at 4 and one at 7:30. Yeah. But we will not be doing that because it will be a beautiful day. In March? Yes. All right. We like that. That was a world of difference last year. Any other questions? And as Michelle mentioned, we will both be back here, I think in the April meeting. It's in April to go over more of these because at that point you'll really want to know.
sorry, where's the senior party? Where's that?
The post-grad party is in the gym. It's in the gym here, yes. Yes, it is a fun night, and I think post-COVID, we didn't have it for a couple years, and so these group of kids right now in the school don't really know what it is. So talk it up. It's a great night. They have tons of things there. It's really, really fun. Yeah.